What is up, guys? Welcome to the third and final installation of the dumbbell only at-home workout series. Today we are training pull, so it's going to be back and it's going to be biceps. I've been thinking all day of trying to figure out ways that we can do this only dumbbells. This is probably one of the hardest days or the hardest body parts to train without any pulleys is back, because you can't do any type of pulling like from overhead motions just because of the way gravity works. Yeah. But I've been thinking about it, and I think we've got some decent exercises lined up for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what we've got, guys. You can see for these, I'm really focusing on pulling my elbow and my wrist down close to my body and ending the motion right about at where my hip is at. When I do it this way, it focuses a lot more of the tension and the weight, a lot more of the resistance is gonna be on my lat portion of my back. Here you're trying to bring out those big lats, those big chicken wings you see on the sides of guys, especially in men's physique. The thing that gives you the incredible V-taper and the incredible width. This next variation, again, it's just gonna be a row with dumbbells. But here you can see I'm bringing my elbow and my wrist up in alignment almost with my nose or almost with my mouth and face. So here, I'm focusing a lot more at the top of the motion on bringing my shoulder blade back and squeezing my shoulder blades together. Gonna focus a lot more on your upper back. So we're talking traps, we're talking rhomboids. As I said before, you guys, that pulling from above motion is really, really important for the development of your back. It's one of the main functions of your lat, your latissimus dorsi, which is the biggest muscle on your back and one of the largest muscles in your body, one of the largest muscle groups. Today I'm absolutely wrecked from yesterday at the rock climbing gym, climbing all day, so my back is sore. I'm hurting back there. That is a great exercise, all that pull up, all that pulling motion. So if you can find any way to do that motion in your house, whether it's as seen on TV, one of those pull-up bars you can set up in a doorway, whether you have a bar set up somewhere already, whether you're grabbing on to some door somewhere to figure it out, that is one of the biggest, most important bread and butter, tried and true movements to build your back. And I can feel it today from trying to be a rock climber and doing it a whole bunch yesterday. Moving right along, we're going to be moving into some dumbbell shrugs. And so for these, if you have access to some heavier dumbbells, this is something you can really go heavy on since it's such a limited short range of motion here. You're just pulling your shoulders up to your ears, and you want to keep them back. You don't want to shrug forward, also like this. See how my chest sort of caves in? You want to also go back, keep your scapula retracted, big wide chest, and squeeze up. At the top here, you want to be pretty much as close to your ears as you can get, as close as possible, and really feeling that squeeze throughout this trapezius muscle here, from your neck down into pretty much your shoulder here. This is a great exercise. It's one of the only ways you can really train that upper part of the trap. It's tried and true. So for these, just really focus on that squeeze and get her done. So next we're going to work on biceps. I like to train biceps with back on back days because a lot of the pulling motions that we've been talking about, you can see biceps are already going to be super engaged and involved in these things because of the general quality of the motion. You're going to be doing some variation of a curl almost already in every single one of these movements we've done so far. And so biceps are already starting to get a little bit of volume for the week there. They're starting to warm up already. And I like to just finish them off with some more isolation work at the end of this workout tonight. I'm going to show you two variations. Number one is just going to be a basic bicep curl. We're going to go alternating one arm at a time. You go one arm at a time so you're not shaking and rocking too much, excuse me. And you can still use heavy weight. Just really concentrating on using the biceps, specifically isolating that muscle for this movement. And then for the next variation, we're going to do some hammer curls. It's just going to target the other head of the biceps, your bicep by two heads. One of them is going to be a little bit more favored by the regular bicep curl, and one of them is going to be a little bit more challenged and favored by the hammer curl because of the position of your wrist here. So these two movements are great. Another just simple one for building the biceps. If you want to build biceps, you curl. And if you're at home and you have dumbbells, that's all you have, then that's what you do. You stick with these basic bread and butter movements. You can also do the concentration curl, where you're going to be sort of sat out on a bench a little bit more and curling with your elbow fixed upon your knees so that there's even less cheating involved, even more of a isolation movement and a concentrated squeeze on your bicep here. Right now, I'm editing this video, post-workout, post-shower, chilling in my pajama pants. I hope that this series has been helpful. I know that a lot of you are passionate about working out, passionate about making progress in your life, about making that change, but the resources that you have right now is just limited, and that's okay. It's okay. That's the way that I started. That's the way that a lot of people, I mean, if that's your start, that's your start, but keep on going. Keep on going. Do whatever you can with what you have here. Excited to keep on making cool stuff. Got a lot planned, got a lot coming. Watch out.